What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Affan, and today I'm gonna watch Doctor Who, Classic Doctor Who, Season 6, Episode, I don't even know which one. Episode 1, it says. Oh, this is not the right, I've opened the wrong episode. A patron, Daryl, has suggested that I watch this throughout Season 5. So I'm not gonna watch all of it together because it is 10 parts total. It's called The War Games 35. It starts from episode 35 and then all the way to 44, I suppose. Yeah. But yeah, I'll watch as many parts as I can together. Hopefully then post them together as well. If not, I'll post them separately. But yeah, I'm watching New Who right now. I'm in Series 5. I have not yet started Series 5. I'll be starting that right after I watch maybe however many parts I get through right now. So right now when I'm done with this, it's going to be 3 parts, 4 parts. I don't know. I'm aiming for 4, but I think I'm going to get 3 realistically because I'm kind of crunched for time. And then I'm going to watch episode 1 and then I'm going to come back to this and, you know, we'll finish it hopefully. Maybe I'll put 3 parts in one video, or maybe I'll put all 10 parts in one video. Who knows? But yeah, if you're new to the channel, I do upload these videos early to Patreon and also upload full-length reactions to Patreon. So you can check it out, link in the description. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time. Now then, without any further ado, let's jump into the first part of the War Games. Headphone ran out of battery, so while I changed the batteries, let me quickly tell you this. If you don't know, this is apparently the 2nd ever Doctor, which is amazing because this is season 6. So how many seasons was the first Doctor for? Not entirely sure about that one. But anyways, yeah, another classic Who story. We're going to do some more along the way like this. And I have some other parts as well, like some clips here and there, monster files, etc. that I'll be watching. So yeah, hopefully it's pretty good. Anyways, let's get started. Here we go. World War I or 2. So the TARDIS is just taking him wherever. That seems to happen nowadays as well, and although it seems that the Doctor has some control over it. Just depends on the episode, I suppose. Some episodes he's just going to random places. Others, he's a bit more precise.
Are you all right?
Well, yes, I think so.
I shouldn't stay around here if I were you. To eat, but I seem to have got...
Are they supposed to be a German? Is it German? It's World War I, I think, right?
Well, I suppose we better get them back to base.
They actually have women medics in the fields during World War I time.
How are we going to get back to the TARDIS? Just be quiet, Jamie, and let me do the talking.
So there's 2 companions again. A guy and a gal.
Are we?
Early 20th century, isn't it, Doctor?
Yes.
There's Jamie, a Scot. He's wearing a kilt.
Well, I believe they call it the War to End Wars.
The War to End Wars. All they did was just take a short break, and then they returned.
Civilian party, sir. He tried to make off towards the German lines, sir.
Now they think there's German spies or something? Yeah.
Get me General Smythe at base.
General Smythe? Does he smile? That was so shit. I apologize.
Don't ever come through that door without knocking. Get out!
Spilled the tea or whatever that was supposed to be. Ah, it's a safe. Who would have thought? Oh, it's a TV. What is it?
1917, sir. Reinforcements urgently required.
Is this Dumbledore's house? Is it a tunnel? To Hogwarts?
General Smythe can be pretty ruthless. You know what my chaps call him?
No.
A butcher.
Of Blaviken?
Left, right, left, right. Halt! Civilian prisoners from Major Barrington, sir. Ease! At ease.
They expect civilians to act and know everything the army people, the soldiers know.
Take them to the cells, Major. Is not available.
You went away? It is a tunnel. They're gonna come in to save the day. All the students of Hogwarts.
There's no need to keep shouting at us, you know.
Yeah, like, what are you? Left, right, left, right.
Where's your hospital?
Well, you're going to think me awfully silly, but I can't quite remember.
No one can remember anything.
Went into your room to tell you, but...
I was asleep, Captain Ransom, who did not wish to disturb me.
Yes, sir, you were asleep. I didn't wish to disturb you.
That's right. Now, what do you make of these civilians?
Okay. That's why they can't remember stuff. But why is he able to do that? Is he an alien? Is this not Earth? Where have they traveled?
I don't know. They seem pretty harmless to me.
No evidence of actually spying on anything?
It is quite clear that they are all guilty.
Yes, they're guilty. Knew it as soon as I looked at them.
That's clear evidence.
Well,
Lovely.
Sir Major, bring the prisoners back. The court finds you guilty of espionage. For a crime of this magnitude, there is only one penalty.
Guilty. Come on, death.
You will be executed at dawn tomorrow.
Nice.
You heard the evidence, my... I'm afraid he is a spy.
They're trying to show us how blind, like, soldiers follow the orders. There's some sort of, you know, commentary on that. Like they're jarheads, you know.
One of the keys to the prison cell.
Ah, yes. Is everything arranged for the execution?
Yes.
Very well.
Why does he want to execute him, though? Is he actually afraid of them, or... Because this guy is like an alien or something, I'm telling you. He, like, talked to that wall. He was gone, now he's back. He can control minds. Looked like a safe. But it's a TV. Some sort of a teleportation device. Pick that other one up as well. There's something there. There you go.
Zoe,
Doctor.
tell me about a military prison. Come on.
Uh-oh. I mean, even if they had escaped, it's a war zone, so where would they gone? Like, the other side? I would probably think they're spies from this side. There's no winning in this.
Present. Aim.
Wait, he got shot? Okay, then. Let's go to the next episode. Here we go. Episode 2, or part 2, or whatever. Okay, I do not like this intro at all. I like the other classic Who intro. Genesis of the Daleks one. But this one, nope. Sorry. Didn't shoot him. Missed? Whoa, someone shot him. It's Jamie?
General Spy, the prisoners have...
He's gone again.
Ransom! Get up!
Oh no, he's not gone.
There is nothing there. You have not seen me.
Important meeting. Yeah.
Who? Civilians? Well, tell them to wait. I'm having my tea.
Oh, lovely.
You treat me like this, sir. What? I shall make a complaint directly to the minister himself. I'm the examiner from the War Office. You are here to inspect the security arrangements of the prison.
So they just believe him like that? He doesn't have the psychic paper?
If the general returns, perhaps you'd explain what's happened.
Where's he gone?
To a meeting.
An urgent meeting.
Help! You guys! Kill you!
Alright, the plan worked. So he's been teleported here from the 1700s. I mean, it's obviously not real.
Any luck?
Saloon ban? Bad what?
Scottish deserter. Possible to talk to a prisoner?
It's very irregular. However, for you, I'm sure that I can arrange.
Don't know who this is. He's asking irregular things. He's just going along with it.
Halt or we fire! Come on!
Shot. Both of them? Not so. I thought there was a fishy story all along. Hello, is that...
I'm sorry, Doctor, but it seemed the only way.
The way she said it was so innocent, you know what I mean? It seemed the only way.
Telecommunications unit in the general's room that I...
Both these things are in the wrong time. What are they doing here in 1917?
17, World War One. Okay, cool. I thought it was. I mean, the stuff looks pretty old, but then... I don't know. Like the cars and... Tech.
What is a video screen? Some kind of kinematograph?
Oh, well, it's a bit more complicated than that. To you.
If you take us to the General's room, we'll prove this thing exists. Better be right.
Yeah. So they didn't have TVs back then? I don't know when the first TV was made.
There it is.
There's nothing there, only wall.
What are we supposed to be looking at?
Look at the wall! Concentrate!
There it is.
It is there.
Somebody may have seen us. We've got to get away from here. All of us.
Where's Lady Jennifer?
She's somewhere around, sir.
Right. I want a word with her.
It's alright, she'll just say, well, I received a message. I don't know. Was I supposed to know it's wrong? Or maybe they have like a protocol or something. Like say this before you say something. You know what I mean? Like a code. And that's how you know it's real.
We'll use artillery on an ambulancer, but there are 2 women on board.
Hey man, his fucking glasses, man. Give it a break.
What is it? Fog.
Whoa. I thought it was a transition, so they disappeared and then reappeared?
Some sort of force field.
Wait, what? This is now the Romans? I'm like, are they shooting a movie? Are they on a set or something? Alright, that's the end of that part. Let's move on to part 3. The War Games. Here we go. Terrence Dix. We do love Dix. Terrence, not that, you know. And they're disappearing. Okay. Looks like a face. There's the mouth, the eyes.
Whether perhaps I can pick this lock. With a tuning fork?
Doesn't have a sonic screwdriver to go wah, 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 wah. You know?
No. Can't have you making a row.
I thought someone came in. I saw a shadow. Oh no, they did come in.
Earlier today, something about them getting away in an ambulance, and one of them was a woman.
It's the blue touch paper.
What?
You may leave them to me, old chap. It's quite under control.
It's too late, Doc!
Cheerio!
What the blazes? This whole place is divided into
Okay.
time zones.
But there's a blank space in the middle.
They're working on something new.
Yes, and I think that's where we've got to get to.
Okay, but why? Why? Okay, there are these zones. Is this Earth? Are they aliens? Are they trying to do something?
Spies! No, we are not spies!
Tell me where you came from.
See, it's rather difficult to explain.
Everything seems to be difficult for you to explain.
Man, I thought the other accents were bad.
Other planets, a time machine, the girl is from the future and the boy is from the past.
Well, you told me...
I think you must be mad.
Why don't you ask my companions if they believe...
Oh, lovely. I can do a better accent than that.
We shall soon see if your stories are the same. That ambulance, was it going to a hospital or to a lunatic asylum?
Nah, what's the difference?
Well, it is a little difficult to understand.
Leutnant Luca, kommen Sie bitte mit. Sind englische Spion. Ich müssen Sie behalten. Ich werde mit dem Herrn General darüber sprechen.
Okay. Well,
Herr Kapitän von Weich.
what's happening here though? Why does each...
You are dangerous English spies.
Yeah, but why? I mean, I kind of gathered that that's what they were gonna think anyways. Even if it was real.
From the British sector, they claim to be time travelers.
And since we now know that you know, it's not real, why and who and what exactly is happening here? They're doing the same thing with these guys, right? So the whole memory thing, making them do stuff.
Watch.
You put it back again.
That's right. Let me show you. Catch, Jamie. Now then, Lieutenant.
Did you have a comfortable trip, sir?
These are the people in control.
Travelers.
I want them brought here for re-interrogation.
Those prisoners, they've escaped. They took my human lieutenant.
Human. Okay, cool.
They also escaped from you, General Smart.
Right, they did.
Organize pursuit and report back here.
That.
Sat.
I want these people captured alive.
What's with the glasses? Monocle or a glass. Either one.
Time travelers. I wonder.
What do you wonder?
1962. That was the war.
Keep down!
Why did he wait that long? Why didn't you shoot him when he was outside? Had a clear shot.
That was an American Civil War soldier.
The gun was the... I'm surprised you could shoot that quickly, one after another. Uh-oh.
JB!
Lannister. Uh-oh. How bad are these people at shooting? They can't shoot people in the open. I can see your legs under the car, so I should know where you are. Lovely. Easy does it. So these are actual human beings dying right here in a fake war. Is that the point of this episode?
Reinforcements to turn your flank.
It will not be a fair battle.
Perhaps not, but it'll be an excellent test of your morale.
Is this really like a game of chess for them, but with real human lives? Is that the TARDIS?
The thing must be bigger inside than outside, just like the TARDIS.
Yeah, just like the TARDIS.
Be careful now, Doctor.
Is this actually the TARDIS? Are these timed?
Time machine, I think. But it just appeared from nowhere.
Oh, you. These are Time Lords. Because we just saw them in the previous finale. So now you... Okay. TARDIS-like sound. Okay, these are Time Lords. Cool. And that's the end of that part. Alright. How long is the next one? 22 minutes? Because I have to quickly break my fast and then I can continue. Yeah, you know what? I can bang one more out as well. I'll come back to it. I'll probably watch all of them in one sitting. It's actually pretty interesting. There are moments where it feels a bit dragged out. We could do without those moments. But it's quite interesting, especially now that I don't know, but now that I'm fairly certain, I would say about 90% sure that these are the Time Lords, and that's the TARDIS, or kind of a TARDIS. It's a gun!
Zoe! The doctor!
Now what? They're stuck here. Uh-oh. And they're gonna get captured now by someone else. Just keep getting tossed over from one country and time to the next.
But who else would have space-time machines like the TARDIS?
Oh, I don't know. Time Lords?
I hope I just hope.
What?
It's not true. The doc's afraid of them. Because he stole the start. Oh, is that a thing of the new Who? That's not a thing in the old Who. The doctor stole the TARDIS, you know what I mean? They're unicorns. They're all brainwashed humans.
Spies for the South.
Oh, not again. Look, we're not spies.
Sergeant, too many of them. Give me your rifle.
That is gonna grab his dick. Like, not that rifle, the other one. That one's too big and too dangerous. I want to destroy the whole planet if I use this rifle. Oh.
Oh, just like those Yankees to treat a lady like this.
So these are the Southerners with their Southern accents.
Yankees had some civilian prisoners, sir.
These people are enemies of the South.
But, Captain...
Boys, the Yankee soldiers...
He's got glasses on, or a monocle, so he's got to listen to him. Well, that's the same dude. The German dude.
of this form of mental processing are considerable.
Process should be universally effective.
More of the escapees from the 1917 zone have been recaptured.
When you have captured the other two, send them all here.
Sir.
It's quite a beard he's got. This TARDIS looks quite advanced compared to the other TARDIS. Also, it's all black, or it seems all black. I mean, it's black and white, so you can't really tell color. It's a dark color, we know that. Wait, they couldn't see them? Well, yeah, I guess it does blind you. You can only see in front of you. You can't see your peripherals.
And then we're going to shoot all four of you together. Dangerous Yankee spies.
Lovely.
I've done it.
Not a sound, mister.
They're gonna capture him now?
There's a hole in the planks over there.
Oh, they're gonna free him. And they're gonna capture him again once they free him.
Come on! Oh, no, I'll hold them up. Where to? Trail due north, up and down, right. Turn them loose, they can't have got far.
Get a cavalry patrol, get after them, hunt them down. And tell me where they're making for.
Sorry, Captain, but that stuff doesn't work on...
From the resistance.
That's right, and I'm not one of you. You're not fighting the war between the states, you know. He's just using you.
They're under my control.
There are humans that are onto them as well, and they're fighting, known as the resistance. It's a weapon. A gun. Why doesn't he use it? And of course he's gonna miss. These soldiers, these well-trained soldiers, can't shoot in a straight line.
In due course, other machines will be built to this pattern, capable of processing large groups of specimens simultaneously.
Sir, I'm in the General's office.
As you see, whatever he sees, he transforms into something which he can understand.
And my brother officer, sir. Except those two people. Those are German spies.
Oh, come on, move on, man. Like, keep getting caught. It's getting frustrated. All right. That's how you use a gun. Rather than that. All right, they caught him. Let's go.
Kill him, of course. He's one of the people running things around here.
No, you mustn't. We need him.
Get out of the way, Bo. I'll have to kill you too.
What are they trying to achieve with this, though? We still do not know.
It's simple. With the circuits arranged in this manner, the machine removes all traces of any previous processing.
Was the experiment successful?
Partly. One of the students has been extremely helpful to me. That one over there.
Run, Zoe!
He knows him?
Stop them!
Lieutenant Carstairs! Thank goodness!
No, he's still gone. No, he's still gone.
You're a German spy. It's my duty to shoot you.
All right, quite a cliffhanger. And on that note, I will leave you guys. I'll be back, don't worry. I'll finish it off. They're short episodes, they're not that long, but they're a bit too many. And they are wasting time as well, I've noticed. So maybe if they'd removed about 2 episodes, it would have been fine. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Anyways, yeah, see ya. All right, so I'm back. I'll be watching the remaining of the War Game episodes now. So here we go. Without any further ado.
It's me, Zoe!
It's me, Zoe.
German. Spy.
Right, this dude has been hypnotized again by... Whoa.
Well done, Lieutenant. You've captured a dangerous spy. Lieutenant, we mustn't kill her.
She must die.
I am your superior officer. You will obey my command.
He didn't, though. You told him not to kill, and he just went ahead and shot. I mean, for all intents and purposes, she's dead. You know?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Can't afford to take prisoners.
Now they're fighting amongst each other. And the others are just watching them? They're bored. They just want to see a fight. Come on. Fight, fight, fight. Pay-per-view.
Well, you might answer me.
All of these guys, they like covering their eyes.
I won't tell you anything.
Okay. It's VR. It's a VR headset.
Your name?
LeBron James. Go on.
Which resistance group do you belong?
The yellow one.
Time do you come from?
The 21st century.
Impossible.
I was born in the 21st century.
Try again. You were first reported in the 1917 time zone. How did you get there?
I arrived in the TARDIS.
TARDIS?
Dimension in space. It's a spaceship. And it's bigger on the inside.
Will there be enough of these advanced models ready for our major plan?
Yes, of course, just as you do, but only the war chief knows the timing.
I would consider it a great honor if I could simply stand and watch.
Like he's able to finesse himself. Finesse through these people, you know, finesse these people. I like it. It is taking up a lot of time, but I like it. I see why they use that paper. I forgot the name for it, and the screwdriver so much in the new Who. It saves so much time, but also it's kind of interesting to see him sort of come up with excuses. Do you know what I mean? Work his way through strategically.
Oh, Doctor.
You! He recognizes you! You're one of... No, please! No! Get him off! No! Get him! Put him on there! In the machine, quick!
He's gonna deprocess him, or...
Well, what do you remember?
I remember you and Lady Jennifer.
I remember you too, baby.
And one still at large in this control. He will be caught. He's evaded your security guards.
He will be exterminated. I don't know why it reminded me of that.
Normal pattern of resistance activity. Did you expect something else?
They're talking like robots.
Come with me.
But the girl...
She can wait.
The way they speak. It's like they're not human, which they aren't, I don't think. Well, who knows at this point.
Question me. Put on that strange headset and question me.
The truth-telling headset or whatever. Lie-detecting headset. Or something, I don't know.
1914-18 war. It's all recorded here.
And so many wars. Wars all around.
Posted sentries all around. If they should send in any troops or outposts, will warn us.
Quick, hide! And him, Gemma!
Psychic paper, I just remembered, wow. Sonic gunfire? It's just making him go blind, wow, deaf. The other one.
Well, we dealt with those all right, didn't we?
There's not a mark on him.
But he's dead? Oh, he's dead. Whoa, he's dead. Okay. I said exactly what I said. It's like a drill. These are the Time Lords. They've got a sonic gun. Everything they have is sonic. What about Sonic the Hedgehog? Their box is blue too? A TARDIS. Although their box is actually black. Well, I don't know what color it is, but it's dark.
Lieutenant Carstairs that... Well, tell him I'll see him when you all get back.
She likes him. Ship him. Come on. Quickly. Prime shipping. Same day.
The girl said they have the secret of space-time travel.
Yeah. Impossible.
Truth machine.
But the war chief, he's the only one who understands space-time travel.
The war chief is like their president? The Time Lord's president?
He is not one of our race.
He came to us of his own accord.
He is a traitor to his own people.
Those glasses are weird. I don't know. It's making his eyes, like, look weird. So it's what? So these are not the Time Lords? I was so confident that they're the Time Lords. See, this is why I second guess myself sometimes, even though I'm so confident. I'm like, oh man, what if I'm wrong?
Somebody important's coming. It's an ambush.
Is it bad that so many people died and I went, oh no, not Jamie? He's the one I know. All right, that's the end of that one. Let's go into the next one. It's definitely very slow. That's for sure. Could do with a couple of parts removed. Which parts? Well, I'll let you choose.
Oh, Jamie! Oh, Doctor, we've got to help.
Do this.
Her too. She went, oh, Jamie too.
The war chief. His people have the secret of time travel.
Are you suggesting
he's one of his own? Yep.
the Time?
He came to us.
They're not the Time Lords, but the war chief is the Time Lord.
There are others of his people who feel the same.
If so, you must tell the warlord immediately.
Are there dots on his glasses? Are there holes in them?
Proof. I insist.
You can see his brain. So does he see like how it behaves when telling a lie and telling the truth and so on and so forth?
It's Jamie, his wife.
Wait, so the others?
The use can be adjusted. I think he was just stunned.
Okay, what about the others? The others were killed? They aren't important enough to be stunned and kept alive? Only Jamie fucking Lannister. He is very important. He shits gold, or her father does.
Where is this prisoner being taken?
Oh, the security chief. He just wants to question one of them before reprocessing. Just seemed to be the most suitable.
For what reason?
It's in the script, bro.
He appears not to have been processed before.
In future, inform me of all such unusual developments.
Prepare the reprocessing machine. We shall begin with this one.
They're all stunned.
What have you learned?
Nothing of importance.
This one hasn't been processed before. Why was I not informed?
This is a matter of security. Security is my responsibility, as you often remind me, to the warlord and to my people.
This guy wants a lot of power.
Don't trust me.
That guy.
If you
Who is he?
question my loyalty, tell the warlord.
Who is he?
If you accuse me without positive proof, I shall crush you.
They're a bit tense from the very beginning, so. Also, they're being infiltrated by outsiders left, right, and center, so, you know, that'll do that. You know, things are good, everybody gets along. When things are not so good, whoa!
Come on, Doctor, he's got it.
Straight up shot at me. Murked him.
My friend Zoe has memorized an entire list of the resistance and their whereabouts.
Yes, I memorized the files when I was in the security room.
Wow, Zoe. Got a pretty good memory. Under that kind of stress.
It is 1871. You're in the British Army. And I'm your commanding officer.
They'll do it.
Untie me.
Done? Ah, come on.
There is only one way they could have escaped, by use of a space-time machine.
Or they could have just gone through the wall. This guy's onto it. This guy's...
Trying to crush your wild theory.
Yep.
Where's your space-time machine? Where's Zoe? What's happened? She's waiting outside. Come on.
So what's that thing that's hanging right here at the front of the kilt? What's that called? Like, I know that... Oh, is it part of the whole kilt? Like, does it come with it? Is it like a belt or something? I love the fighting. Oh, Marvel, eat your heart out. Marvel's got nothing on these boys.
Private Moore! Shoot him!
Where's Public Moore? Come on, then. Oh, lovely. Let's go. That guy's just gonna stand there watching him. Like, they just threw away the gun. Just pick it up and, you know, pop, pop. But I guess not. Yeah, he's still just standing there. Again. I love a fight as much as the next guy, but come on now, fam. Someone's gonna attack him from the back. Someone came from behind, which is quite often. In my case as well. You know, it happens, man. Come on. Wasn't on purpose, I swear. Okay, sometimes it is on purpose, but you know.
You've just saved our lives. That's what happened.
So that dude's dead? It's like an important dude. Still trying to take that apart? Come on, fam.
You knew one of them could operate our machines.
This guy's talking so much like the Daleks.
Logic seems to be your weak point.
You know what seems to be your weak point? Punch him in the dick.
Oh, you get away all right? Yes, I hope so, Jamie.
Wait, the noise is still...
How do you propose to get them out?
They will come out.
We won't wait.
He's gonna go in?
We'll force them out.
He's gonna blow up that place? Now coming together? Closer? Yeah. You're gonna get crushed.
30 seconds!
But there seems to be a hole in the roof, so why don't you just climb up that hole? You know? The hole where the camera was? Zooming in from the top down. Just an idea.
Bring out the others. What are you going to do with this?
Make milkshake from ya.
Would you sooner they were crushed to death? Oh, I think that's a perfectly horrid idea.
Ha! Lovely. He stole the controls. Okay. Lovely.
These master circuit rods could guide the machine to any one of the time zones.
Oh, that's where they think the TARDIS might be. So that's why they're going there.
Yes, eventually, but not just now. That's where they'll be looking for us.
Okay, I see.
Nearby zones and cross the time zone barrier on foot.
Haven't you traced them yet?
It's impossible to pick them up while the side rat is still moving.
Side rat? What does side rat stand for? Like TARDIS.
The Warlord will expect everything to be running smoothly and under control, which, at the moment, it isn't.
Keep your eyes on the operations maps.
Remember how I used to think it was TARDIS? Yeah. When I barely knew anything about Doctor Who. Just reminded me of that moment when I said TARDIS. I'm like, wow, look at that. I've learned quite a bit since then, haven't I? Come a long, long way.
Your scientists did get effective machines, but it was removed by an intruding party of resistance men.
Wait, what?
They penetrated the control area.
Well, they're gonna penetrate you next. You know.
I have the situation under control, Warlord.
Then I hope that time is on your side.
Well, the Warlord kind of reminds me of the Master, the actor who plays the Master. I'm sure there are different actors that plays the Master in the past. But the one now, you know, the new Who one. Well, not now. I don't know when the series that I'm in was that. I'm in series 5, by the way.
It's a simple enough conclusion. You might even have reached it yourself.
I have reached a number of conclusions about you and about this man, the Doctor.
I'm like, these guys are just bickering amongst each other, but it's good. It's good for our doco.
The secret of space-time travel is known only to you and to your people. These people were summoned by one who is in league with his own kind, plotting to betray us. You can't. It's overwhelming.
That's enough.
He is their kind. These are the Time Lords. Let's go.
That's enough from both of you.
The other, that dude is not.
Of this eternal bickering.
Bickering! I just used that word. Let's go. Yeah, so these aren't the Time Lords, but these guys are the Time Lords. Okay. Time Lords. It just made me think, because they said War Chief and then Warlord. I was like, so what's a Time Lord? Is it all of them? Or are Time Chiefs? Or... You know what I mean? Or am I reading too... I'm probably reading too much into shit. Like, it's just what I do, you know. Welcome. My name's Affan.
Just about, here, sir. Very convenient. Right next to a machine gun emplacement.
Did you really need to look up to say that? You could have just kept looking down at the map right next to the, you know... I'm just trying to look at the way they act. The acting methods. It's different. It's similar, but it's different. I think I prefer the now time more.
We're not on our own planet. Do you realize that, Sergeant Major? This general of yours isn't even a human being.
General of yours? General of mine? There's the glasses.
Delirious, Sergeant Major. He's talking nonsense.
The way they salute is... interesting.
Stop! Resistance!
How does he know that's resistance gunfire? Didn't he order that guy to shoot the doctor? It could have been him shooting the doctor.
Deactivate the area control!
He shot him? He shot him.
I think he was trying to destroy it.
Why would you want to do that?
Deactivate? Don't leave any evidence behind, that's why?
They have taken over the chateau.
And the doctor is still alive. Smythe was a fool. He deserved to die.
Well, he was a fool, but I don't think he deserved to die for being a fool. He does deserve to die for his war crimes, though. Yeah, no.
A violent attack in the chateau would almost certainly destroy the control units there.
A pincer movement with our little band of heroes.
Pincer movement. That's such a cool name. And it's such a cool move, too, you know. It's like it was meant to be. Get him, nades! It's still not... Wow. The nade was still alive.
Right, here we go. Dr. Now. Listen. Stopped. Stopped.
He did it.
So much for your armies of processed humans. My security guards.
And ruined the entire experiment.
Oh, blame game has begun. It's not the war games, it's the blame game.
Sorry, my French is not...
Mine isn't either. I can pick up words here and there, but...
Everyone we capture, we can convert to our side. You'll soon have all the men...
It's coming! Yeah?
In here! Stop! Don't shoot you!
They got the duck. Jamie Vardy had to stop them. Like the doctor was long gone. You got a shot, you know. Wouldn't have hit the doctor. So they reshoot the final scenes for the next time because they like do a little rewind thing at the end. So they reshoot those because they're not exact. They're not an exact match. You know what I mean? It's a couple of times I've noticed them being different. It's all right.
You get a machine gun, set it up in here. Right, come on.
That's all very well, but it's not going to get the doctor back, is it?
Well, you gotta try. And do something. Can't just sit there and do nothing.
You will answer me now, or I will destroy your mind.
You can try. So they don't really have to aim that gun. It'll just work.
Well, they won't try that again in a hurry. Someone's got to be in charge here. Me? Yes, lad. You.
Yes, lad. Let's go, Jamie.
At this volume, your mind will only last for 15 minutes. 30 if you're lucky.
And the doc is very lucky.
That the war chief sent for you.
Are you trying to kill him?
You admit it then. You do know him.
Of course I do. Guards, take this prisoner to the war room.
I want to speak to the warlord on the top security channel.
I'm sure he knows him, but is he really working with him? I don't think so.
Your machine is a TARDIS. I had every right to leave. Stealing a TARDIS. Why choose the people of the Earth? They are the most suitable recruits for our armies. Man is the most vicious species of all. For 500,000 years, they have been systematically killing each other.
Well, that's true.
We can turn this savagery to some purpose. We can bring peace to the galaxy. My motives are purely peace.
Are they, or are you just telling that to the doco because you know the doco and you know the only way to convince him is by peaceful means? I'm just saying, you know. Lovely. And he's out. Of course he's out.
Well, I think you might at least have
Women
a...
should never think for such a little woman you're too big. Get dressed.
Oh, man.
They have a stronghold.
I have heard. It is impossible to get in there.
Well, we have been there.
All right.
He's intrigued.
Did you bring him here? No, he arrived by chance. Did the Time Lord send you? No,
Oh, the warlord is not a Time Lord.
Betray him. He has allied himself with the resistance.
Only the chief is Time Lord.
Die!
No, he has agreed to help us destroy the resistance.
I hold you responsible for the success of the plan. Failure will mean death to both of you.
Have to conquer the galaxy?
Not people like that. People like us. I intend to take over as supreme galactic ruler.
We've never had all the resistance groups together before.
You all gather your groups here, and we make a concerted attack on the enemy.
It's the Romans.
That's the first one. Roman zone. Control unit's been completely destroyed.
Come on. Crimean War Zone. Eliminated. Exterminate. Here we go. Easy does it. Alright, the resistance is working together.
They are now.
Have sent a whole, yep.
Oh, good, that's more like it.
Wow. Boer War. Okay.
War zone.
Yeah.
War zone? Yes, fine.
The South African. The Dutch. Got him.
I know where their attack is coming from. The neutron bomb.
No, we shall attempt to be rather more subtle than that, which will give you an ideal opportunity to prove your loyalty and save your life.
The Daco? Yeah.
Everyone, just follow me. We're going to take over the war room. Stand still! Don't move! You are completely surrounded!
Little package for us to dispose of.
What's he up to? The Doc won't turn on his people like that. Not his people, but you know what I mean. He's got something up his sleeve.
He is working for us.
What further use is he?
He has great knowledge of time travel mechanics.
Take these prisoners to the processing room.
So they're both fugitives. The Daco, we learned that he stole his TARDIS. Is that why he's a fugitive? Why is the other one the fugitive? And who is the other one? Because we only know the Master so far, right? I guess we know the President too. Or some others that appeared in the finale, but...
Dimensional flexibility, remote control. These things were impossible to achieve without shortening the life of the time.
Well, now he's got the car key.
That particular problem is impossible to solve. Haven't solved it, have you? Your machines have a limited lifespan. My TARDIS that you're after, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yep. Which he...
The machines I have brought with me will have expired.
So that machine never expires then? Well, it kind of expired at the end of the Series 4 finale.
Rule our galaxy without fear of opposition.
But without me and my...
Or 4.5 or whatever. The specials in the middle of 4 and 5.
And without my influence, these aliens will surely kill you.
Not spare any of my guards to protect you, so you will have to fend for yourself.
What?
Oh, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. Leave him.
Well, well. It seems your new friends don't like you either.
I kill him.
Play back the recordings.
He's not murder, he's execution.
Responsible for the success of the plan. Failure will mean death.
He's trying to get rid of them, okay.
The galaxy, not people like that. People like us.
There you go.
I knew it.
You didn't know it, because they only just now became a team.
I think that will do. You are in my castle. I am the McCrimmon of McCrimmon, your hereditary chieftain. Well, that is a friendly chieftain. You will obey his orders as you will mine.
It didn't do anything? They're just playing along, they're trying to finesse their way through it. Alright, lovely.
All the other resistance people that you capture.
Excellent. Continue with the others.
No!
Look, you'll do as you're told. You will obey us. It is for your own good.
Oh, the wink.
His accomplice, the doctor, on the way. If they offer any resistance, shoot them both.
You can try. Fella.
Machine is no good. VR is too strong for you.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
I take part in your disgusting scheme.
Why not? You must have been a little tempted by the thought of being the ruler of an entire galaxy.
Too much responsibility to bear. I've got enough shit to deal with as it is. I don't need more. It took him that long to react. Or didn't realize he was supposed to do that. He's like, oh, I'm supposed to die. Okay. Let me die real quick.
It's all right.
Oh, the acting is amazing.
Will somebody please turn off that hideous noise? I cannot think.
It is a hideous noise.
Doctor, does that mean you can't do as you promised and get us all home?
You can't unless...
You use a TARDIS.
You mustn't call them in or it will be the end of us.
Oh, who?
Do as you're told.
The rest of the Time Lords, they exist at this point? Oh yeah, they do. Right, they haven't... The war happened, like, between New Who and this Who, right? If I remember correctly. So they do exist. Well, yeah, they're both fugitives, so that's why they wouldn't want to call them.
The Time Lords.
Themselves.
They're my own people, Jamie.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Well...
But it isn't all right, is it, Doctor?
Nope.
No, it's not, Zoe.
He talked about this in the other finale as well, the Christmas special. Or one other special, I don't know which special it was, but... David Tennant's farewell, basically. That's a TARDIS?
Doctor, what's that? It's a box, Jim.
What's in a box? Who knows that meme? I wonder what's that from. If it's any good, I'll see it.
Where is the security chief?
The prisoners have taken over the war room. They've killed him.
You killed him. But a little too late.
He told him about that already? Yep. Gone is the war chief. Yeah, again, don't shoot him. Just hit him with a gun. Ah, lovely. Take turns. It's like WWE. Well, it's kind of insulting to WWE, but you know what I mean.
We'll leave him for the Time Lords to dispose of.
I thought he was a Time Lord too.
Oh, let me go! I killed him! I can't shoot him in the back. His health is too much. The back, the front, what's the difference?
The back of the front. He's really afraid of his people, eh? Why is he crawling? Why are they all crawling? What? Oh, lovely. Great cliffhanger. People falling while running, that's like a really old gag, but like... In this case, why? And then all of them. And then they're crawling. They're not even getting back up. Because the whole ground is shaking because the Time Lords are coming. I saw the TARDIS shake a little bit. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure.
It's a force field.
Okay, that's why. It's disappearing. All right.
Well, we hardly ever use our great powers. We can simply to observe and gather knowledge. I do tend to get involved with things.
Yeah, that he does. Yep. It's the Time Lords again. They're making him land again. Bringing him back.
We're perfectly safe in the TARDIS. It's the Time Lords. They're breaking down the defensive mechanism. Oh, the controls! They're moving by themselves!
Come with me.
Who's this? Oh, okay then. Lovely.
In every one of these time zones, thousands of human beings fought and died in the belief that they were on their own planet.
Yeah. There's real people dying. They have powers. Why doesn't the Doc have any powers? The Master could like jump real high, although the Doctor could fall from real high and not die. Uh-oh. They're coming here, using those machines to take over.
There's no power any longer to pass any sentence.
You will help us, Doctor, if you want to save the lives of your two friends. Now into the machine.
Look, the TARDIS is no good to you. You can't even steer it properly.
That's true, he can't do it properly. He can steer it, just not. It's been destroyed? Wow. Don't mess with the Time Lords.
No! No! Wait, come on, Doctor. Cheerio. No!
They can't leave either.
You will wait here.
But we want to go with the doctor! No, let us...
Yeah, bastards. They killed the doctor.
My actions, I am doing so. Let me show you the Ice Warriors. Cruel Martian invaders. They try to conquer
The Ice Warriors.
men. Half creature, half machine.
We know the Cybermen, obviously. The Ice Warriors, that's Waters of Mars or something? No.
Exterminating
Yeah, Waters of Mars.
all these evils.
Right?
Your defense has been heard and will be carefully considered, but you have raised difficult issues. We require time to think about them.
So these guys seem like really peaceful and nice and like level-headed people. At this moment, the way we saw them in the finale was a bit different, right? The doc pretty much blamed him for all the bad stuff happening. All those races.
This thing off.
Oh, we can't say goodbye through a force field.
Very well, I shall leave you together.
It's time to say goodbye to your friends.
There must be something we can do.
No, sorry. Oh, I won't forget you, you know.
I won't forget you. Don't go blundering into too much trouble, will you?
Oh, you're a fine one to talk.
They'll forget me, won't they?
Not entirely. They'll be returned to a moment in time just before they went away with you. They will remember their first adventure with you, but nothing more.
Oh.
Your fate has been decided.
Why the first? Why not just take all the memory, like all the memory with him, I mean. Not all the memory in general, obviously.
Zoe, are you all right?
Oh, yes. I thought I'd forgotten something important, but it's nothing.
All right, come along then.
All right, I'm coming.
Try to murder a criminal, would you? Well, I'll show you.
You will be sent to Earth in the 20th century, and will remain there for as long as we deem proper. And for that period, the secret of the TARDIS will be taken from you.
Oh. So he's gonna live there as a regular human.
It's changed before, it will change again, and that is part of the sentence.
Oh, so this is the end of this doc. Okay.
Opportunity to choose your appearance.
Oh, he's too old. Well, he's too fat, isn't he?
What?
No, he's too thin.
You're wasting time, Doctor. If you refuse to take the decision will be
taken for you.
You puzzles! Ah, what's happening? What's happening? No, I refuse to be treated. You can't do this to me.
No. No. And that's the end of that. Oh, we're not gonna get the next doco reveal. Well, that's alright, I suppose. Okay, that was pretty long. I'm glad I saw it though. So that was how the Doctor regenerated back then. Pretty straightforward, huh? Not nearly as dramatic as David Tennant's or Christopher Eccleston for that matter. Anyways, before I talk more about this, though, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, that's available on my Patreon, link in the description to my Patreon. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time on YouTube and Patreon and everywhere else. Thank you so very much. Now then, yeah, this was a pretty good story, but it was really long, really dragged out. I feel like they could have done with like 2, 3, maybe even 4 parts off. Like maybe a 6-parter would have worked better. The thing is, see, and I like this, but I kind of now get it as well why they don't do that anymore in the new Who, at least. In some episodes, most episodes, they do that. Where they use the screwdriver or the sonic screwdriver and the psychic paper. I almost said sonic paper. To sort of advance the plot. And I like that because it keeps the story rolling. There isn't like a hurdle after hurdle along the way. So you can wrap things up easily and make the show flow better. But I also like the fact that the Doctor here sort of had to come up with ways to prove himself to people, because he just didn't have the psychic paper to use. You know, he just couldn't show a card to someone and just have them believe him. It wasn't an option. Also, the sonic screwdriver. I mean, we saw it, by the way, used as an actual screwdriver, which was kind of cool. So because of that, there's obviously a lot of scenes, 2-3 minutes, that you're like, oh, okay, this could have been taken out if he used the sonic screwdriver or if he used the psychic paper. And then there are other scenes which you're just like, okay, this is just unbelievably unnecessary and long and drawn out. And it's really slow and it's making me sleepy. Like, I'm not getting enough sleep, so I'm sleepy already. And now it's so slow that I want to fall asleep. And the sun's blazing in my face as well. So it's all making me want to go to sleep. And the acting, like I said, it was weird. It's different. It's not like the acting nowadays. Nowadays, I feel like acting is very natural, very real. It's very exaggerated in the classic times. I'm not sure if all that was like that. I haven't seen much from there. I saw another movie called It's a Wonderful Life. The acting in that was a bit exaggerated, but it was not like this. It was way better than this. So maybe it's just like the farther back you go, the worse it gets. Maybe with that kind of thing. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it was definitely different. It was definitely kind of weird. I'm like, well, some of the scenes, you know, I should be sad, but I'm laughing because it's so like exaggerated, you know what I mean? I'm like, well, okay, could tone it down a little, you know what I mean? But that's just how things were back then, and fine, cool. We'll get along fine with that. I think this is, you know how in that movie, It's a Wonderful Life, which is also monotone or black and white or whatever, I thought maybe the fact that it is black and white or monotone, it might take away from the experience. I might not enjoy it as much because I've never seen, that was my first ever movie that I saw. I was monotone, but it didn't. I actually enjoyed that movie quite a bit and liked it quite a bit. This, I would say, I think I would have done with some color. I think if it had a bit of color, I think I might have been into it a bit more. It was a good story, though. I liked the story. I liked the concept a lot. So there's this race of people, and they're using humans. They're processing them and making them think they're in these different time zones. And it's all simulated. None of it is real. They're just doing this to create this army. But at the same time, what is real is these humans and them dying. These bullets are real. And so the people dying there, these humans dying there, that's very real. So they are, yeah, it's a simulated sort of world, but these people dying and losing their lives and just innocent people, like they're dying for kind of nothing, you could say. And it's kind of sad, like, and brutal in a way as well. Not in a way, in pretty much every way, if you think about it. And yeah, this guy's just, the warlord is just doing that for no reason. And for the most part, by the way, for the majority of that episode or episodes or whatever, I was thinking the warlord is a Time Lord, because, you know, the machines and, you know, the noises it was making, the time traveling machine, it was very similar to the TARDIS, and that's the Time Lord's device. And so I'm like, oh, these are the Time Lords. But no, there was a different race of people. There was only one Time Lord. That was the War Chief, and the other Time Lord was the Doctor, obviously. And they both are fugitives. Now, the Doco mentioned that he stole the TARDIS from his people. He went away and did his own adventures and got involved in the problems of the universe, which the the Time Lords don't like doing. They have all this power, but they don't do it. And the Doctor obviously wanted to do that, and so that's why he left, and that's why he was a fugitive. Now they've trapped him in the 20th century on Earth without the TARDIS. That's pretty interesting. Now, the Time Lords, that's something that I mentioned during the reaction. So the Time Lords seemed like very nice and logical people. Like, they were doing things to determine the fate of people, but they weren't like godly. Like, they weren't like the Master or the Time Lords that we saw in the finale at the end of time. They weren't doing it at the expense of someone. They were doing it to help humans, and not just human, but the universe in general. And at the end, they even admit that, okay, yeah, we could do that. We could go ahead and get involved in people's lives and try to make them better. So they seemed very kind of normal, kind of human, thinking with logic. And yeah, they were making decisions for people, but at the same time, they weren't enforcing their will on random people. It was people that were doing something that was causing some events, some suffering, or some sort of, like the doctor, he wasn't like hurting anyone, but he was causing events, or he was preventing rather events. So he was interfering, being sort of like that godlike figure, right? We saw in the Waters of Mars episode as well. So only then they intervene, and the same thing with the Warlord as well. So they seemed like really sort of good people. What happened? I mean, something happened along the way. Their entire existence was endangered. They were gonna all just die. They had the prophecy. And so I guess desperate times calls for desperate measures. I guess you could put it down to that. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. I like the story. I love the concept. At the start, you don't even know what the hell is going on. And once you start figuring it out, it actually becomes very interesting and very intriguing. So yeah, I like the story a lot. Also, the companions lose their memory, very similar to Donna, right? They had to wipe their memory. This time, the Doctor doesn't do it, though. It's the Time Lords that do it for the Doctor. So the Doctor is someone that have seen this happen, and so that's why he does that to Donna, because he has seen it happen. He knows that it can be good for them in the long run. And so he does it to Donna, which is pretty good connection right there. All the way back, that's when it happened. So this is the second ever Doctor. It's good to know. I'm becoming a proper Whovian now. I've seen a few classic episodes. I've seen a couple of Doctors now, and yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm slowly but surely getting there, understanding the show. And according to you guys, the best era of Doctor Who I'm about to start. So yeah, I'll see you guys over in that. If you enjoyed this video, though, do drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And like I said, check out my Patreon. Videos go up early, and also full-length reactions are there as well. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a nice